Hello everyone, welcome back to Warhammer Lizardmen. In this installment, we are going to be taking a look at the Terradon Riders for the Lizardmen army, the Warhammer Fantasy Battle game. They are a special unit choice, and if I might add, they are one of my favorite special unit choices. I would like to usually field 2 of these if I have enough special slots left over after I get everything together. Looking at them on paper, they are 30 points a model, and if you want to upgrade one of them to a Skink Brave, that'll boost his ballistic skill by 1 point, 10 more points, so it's a flat 100 points for the group. You need to have at least 3 of them to make a unit, but then there's no upper limit to the size other than your wallet, I guess. Their primary thing to do is fly around and throw javelins at things. They can also drop rocks, D3, strength 4 hits if they fly over unit. They can only do that once per game. Fly up by a war machine, fly behind things, do some march blocking, shoot at things. Just be really, really good harassers. They can fly so they can get into where they need to be. They got a really cool rule called arboreal predators. What that does is it lets them hang out in woods. Normally your flyers and your woods don't mix at all, but these guys can get right in there and hang out in the trees. They can also use the feigned flight rules if they were fast cav. They call it hit and run here in the book, so it helps keep them out of combat. You don't want them in hand-to-hand combat. Their weapon skill is not going to hold up. They got 2 wounds each. Only toughness 3, so there you go. They're not going to be having a lot of staying power if they get locked in. Now let's take a look. I've got the whole history of the models here. The one on the left is the one from back in the mid-90s, the 5th edition model. And the rules were a bit different back then. It had the Terradon had 2 skinks on it, and they had bows and javelins. So that's why there's 2 skinks on that particular one there. It's the oldest style model. And then this would be the 6th edition one here. The Terradon still has the scales on it, like the previous iteration did. But then you just have 1 skink rider, and I know they're equipped with javelins. It really looks like a spear to me, I think anyway. And then there's the 7th edition model here, where the Terradon has changed in look. It's the skink figure is almost the same exact style and pose and whatnot, still with the javelin that looks like a spear, but the Terradon itself has changed and doesn't have the exaggerated scales on it. So that's looking through the history of the miniatures, as well as what these guys will do for you on the tabletop. I think they're probably my favorite special choice. The only one that I routinely take more than one of. So have fun with these guys, use them appropriately, and they won't let you down, and they should frustrate your opponent to no end, and they'll have to divert some of his resources to deal with them. Take care.